Alright, what's up? This is DQ.
Alright, what up,
Downtown DC.
I ain't calling my face up because I don't want anybody to know who I am. I
Alright.
cover my face up. I don't want them to know who I am. Because they might trace it or something like that. So.
Oh, nah. You good?
Alright.
Alright, so yeah. So where you originally from, man?
I'm originally from Washington, D.C. And I was born in Washington, D.C. I attended H.D. Worcester.
Alright, so tell
And I went to the Apollo when I was in the 8th grade. And 125th Street, Harlem. And I'm an artist, so I'm gonna spit a little freestyle for y'all just to introduce myself. First off, I got 16 bars for these fools. They don't know where they're going. They don't know how to go to school. I'm from Washington, D.C., where we play cool. It ain't about dogs that sit on the ground and drop poo-poo all over the ground that's like stool. It's about keeping clean. I got a dream. She's a pretty woman on the scene. And she likes that bag, and I like that scene. She can come back and sit down for a minute and we can have a dream. She might be the one that can lean on me and give me some cream. But I don't know where my team is. They like piranhas, they team. Oh man, why I make the girls scream? I'm 17. Like the man that they call, what's his name, River Phoenix. He was the dream. All the women loved him. They loved him for his face, but they love me for my taste. It's the way my tongue tastes when it goes down their throat and goes in their face. But I'm out of place when I'm out of time. This is a young producer with a young mind. He's kind of like Dallas Austin, leaving them blind. I stay on time with the shine, with the rhyme. I don't like to do crime. I got time served. 81 on my feet. That's what I do. I stay on time. Cops don't bother me because I got the 9. Strapped to my side, the 380. I ain't playing, baby. Life is gravy. You can't save me. He got a New York hat on in a DC town, but he's still like a little bit. Is you in the 80s or is you in the 90s?
I'm in the 2000s.
Then he would RG3.
You always represent where you from, not where you at.
New York state of mind, 8 million stories in the
All
city.
day
Showing
long,
no
baby.
kitty cat like
Yo, state
JC
of mind,
and
all
everything's
day
ditty.
long.
My man, stay tough. That's what I'm talking about. That's love in DCC. I'm from DCE, from New York, and we still good luck. So you can go to Chinatown 7th and H, and you can get you some Chinese food 7th without ape, because they feed you dog. They don't feed you ape, and it tastes just like steak. So that's great. Now let's go to Crystal Lake, because everybody's always using the reference like they like Michael Myers, they like Crystal Lake, they like that other one Rob Zombie makes. You know, I ain't no Jason and I ain't no foolish cartoon. They don't put me on TV. This man got some shades on. That's something like Doom. He can look at Southeast Asia and my lady Elaine's from Harte, Irene. She's like a spoon with honey on it. She from the Talongwe tribe, so I said Gusto Quito. Anang Salamana Mazan Kumasta. Tulis, that's police. I'm speaking Filipino like a beast. So you know I'm the Indian chief. They didn't know I could speak foreign languages like Seychelles, France, Milan. I'm on the south side of France, and you can call me a Don. So, como se va la famille? Bon bien. Merci, merci beaucoup. Shukriya, shukrin, shukran. And the city of Rabat, my man over there, Labas like a Don. That's my man Ibrahim, and he's got a baby named Maha, and that's my little daughter. She's like the sun. So I don't back off because I'm #1. And that's the hit. We're going to close it down with GB300. Shout out to them homies in Chi-Town. That's it.
All right. That was hot, man.
Just a little something.
Little something.
Oh, something. I spiced it up. You know what I'm saying?
So you want to tell me your story, man?
My story is, I'm out on the streets. I was given an ultimatum whether or not to take $250 to take an eviction. So instead of me going out being broke, I took the $250, and I lost both of my jobs simultaneously. So it's kind of like good times. It's like James came home to Florida, and Florida said, "What's wrong, James?" And James said, "I've lost my job again. I ain't got nowhere to go." So she said, "Well, James, you're gonna have to get out on the streets and do something." And I said, "Well, I'm not gonna sit down. I'm gonna try and do the best that I can." But I'm here, and if you check the thing out, you check Dipset out, this is $50. $50 on this quilt right here. So don't think I'm cheap. And let me show y'all something else. Let me show y'all something else to show you I'm not cheap. The Jesus piece is real. The Jesus piece is real. Just to let you know.
Let's show them the rings.
Yeah,
show them the rings.
yeah. Let me show you the rings. The rings are real. All this is real. So just to let you know, I'm not a cheap person. So don't go up to Killer
Still got his
Cam
Gucci bag.
up at 125th Street lying about you Duke to God and you got money and you want to be like Jaja with a little bitty ass and a lot of tits. You know what I'm saying? No, come down to DC, 12th Street, G Street. We out here live and we doing it live to survive. And my cigarette's going out, but I'm gonna show y'all a trick. I got a blowtorch right here to light it right back up. Keep the fire burning for all the bumbleclad rastas out there blowing all the weed in Jamaica. Stay away from Interpol because they will catch you. Now,
Hey, so one thing I know is about you, man. A lot of people don't know
I'm homeless.
you're homeless, but you smart, man. Once you got
Okay,
intellect.
here's
some
what I
knowledge.
do. I do clinical studies. This is gonna be the main point of this interview. I do clinical studies on schizophrenia, meaning I stay in a hospital for 5 weeks and they do a placebo. And what a placebo is, kids, it's a fake pill. So the mind is split. That's the schizophrenia. You have two parts of your mind. You have a logic side and you have a creative side. So when your mind is split, that is schizophrenia. That means you have one side of your mind that's working in one way, and the logic side is working another way, but they're not working in cohesion. Meaning cohesion, they're not working together. So I have to take medication. That's one thing I do, but the clinical studies pay me a couple $1,000s, like about $2,000 or $3,000, just to do the studies, and that's how I make my money on the streets. But I take a medication called Depakote. And Depakote helps me balance my thoughts, so my thoughts won't be racing. And this is one thing that I do to make money. Other than that, I used to be a very well-known hip-hop star, but I retired from the industry because it was not benefiting me any money. I didn't have a producer. I didn't have an A&R to get me to see record execs. I didn't have anybody to get me into the door. It was just me, myself, and I. And the reason I'm out here is because I was given, like I said, an option, either to be evicted or to take $250. Now, a smart man would take the money. I took the money. So I wound out here. My mother is very old. I cannot go to my mother and say, hey, Mom, can I stay with you? No. I wish I could. It is not her fault. I'm not mad at her. But I was upset at her many times because of her decision, not because of who she is, because she took care of me when I was a little baby and wiped my ass and did all the great things that a mother is supposed to do, and I'm thankful for her and I honor my mother. I can never hate my mother. But there was hatred inside of me of the decision that she made not to allow me to stay with her, but I've forgiven myself and I've forgiven the decision itself. So that's just one thing that I get off my chest. And what does the Bible really teach? The Bible teaches that smoking is wrong. You see the children that looked over here. The Bible teaches that God is good. These are things that you must know. And I'm an honest man, and I wouldn't lie and say I was doing something that was righteous. But I'm trying to live my life the best I can. And I'll open up the Bible and it said, what will God's kingdom achieve by means of the war of Armageddon? This is where we are, folks, the war of Armageddon. If you look on the news, there's a lot of fighting going on. There's a lot of things going on. This will be the main point for this interview that's going to make it famous. Armageddon, meaning wars in other countries, wars here. There's wars in the Middle East, and these are the signs of the time. And me being out here is a sign. Being homeless and being a very intelligent person, because I know, what is your name again?
DQ.
Q, right?
DQ.
GQ?
DQ.
DQ, excuse me. DQ is doing an interview, and this is going to make the #1 YouTube punch, because me being homeless or rapping is one thing, and being outside, just remember I paid $50 for this, so I can go to a hotel, but I have no ID. So I can't get in the hotel, and they won't let me get in the hotel. I tried one night out of Silver Spring to get into a hotel, And the lady was like, I'm going to call the police, I'm going to call the police. Instead of her letting the other guy use his ID to let me in and let me have a nice rest for the night and rest my body, she chose not to allow me to go in, and she threatened me with the police. So, police are gone. Good. They were just right over there, so that's a good sign. So they'll leave me alone tonight. But that's all I gotta say. And thanks, man. Peace out.
Oh yeah.
Now, that's
Oh yeah.
a good
So
ending,
on the ending note, man, the thing is, y'all don't treat homeless people wrong, man, because it's just you never know who you run into. This guy's a great guy. He's smart, and he got a good story, man. So next time y'all see somebody that's homeless, don't think that's where God want them to be, or that's their ending destination. Sit down and talk to them and learn who they really are.
And I'm not gonna tell them I'm not gonna be out here forever.
Oh no.
Something good's gonna happen for me. It might be a rich white woman. I've had a lot of girls. A girl from France gave me her number. So let me tell y'all this. Don't think, because I'm not out here, I'm not after your girl. Because I will get her. I will get her, and I will get to her country one day. Because I was going to get on a plane. I had a couple thousand. And I was thinking of flying to the VI where I don't need a passport. But I thought